Hey guys, welcome back to Unavowed. In the last episode, we lost Kalash, and it was kind of our fault. We couldn't save him, and I'm not sure if we actually were able to, or if it's a plot point. Can't really tell you, but as a matter of fact, he's gone. And okay. So Mandana already went to the meeting room. So let's talk to Eli.
Oh, hi. I'm just scanning the knife again.
Are you alright?
Me? I'm fine. I'm working. So yeah, I'm alright.
I've seen enough cops burn out to know what bottling up feelings is never a good idea.
Burnout. Good one. You really want to know how I feel? I want to burn the North Woods to the ground. Then when there isn't a twig or weed left, I'll flambe that dryad like a fancy cake. Did I ever tell you about Alden, my great-grandfather?
You might have mentioned him.
Well, he's on my mind a lot, as a cautionary tale more than anything else. I always wondered what made him that way. What made him decide that turning villages of people to ash was a good idea? He lived a long time. Long even for a mage, but he was still human. Maybe he suffered one loss too many. Will that be me one day? I don't know.
Plenty of people suffer. They don't turn evil because of it.
They don't because they can't. They don't have a mage's power. I do. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but it never gets easier. Jesus, I'm making this all about me, aren't I? Poor Mandana. Let's talk about something else.
I just saw Mandana walk out of your room.
Oh, you saw that, huh? Well, no point in denying it.
So you and Mandana are...
What? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Well, maybe it is kind of like that. It's complicated. Well, maybe not that complicated. Just leave it, okay?
Thanks, Eli. See you at the meeting.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Alright.
What's up?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so nothing else you have
She just
to
needs
sell.
time.
Oh.
Seems easy enough to give it to her.
Yeah, well, I feel for her, I really do. But the whole operation was dumb from the start.
That's hardly fair. I mean, I didn't know Kalash well, but he seemed to know what was what.
He was cocky. He should have brought us along. We could have helped.
How? She couldn't be killed. Not in the normal way.
None of us can see the future.
No, but you can still prepare for it. I'm just saying, numbers. We could have made a difference.
Maybe, but wondering what if is like growing an orchard in the desert.
You mean fruitless?
Yeah. My old sponsor used to say that.
Jesus. Remind me to never quit drinking. Anyway, what now? We having a briefing or what?
I'll talk to Mandana.
You sure that's a good idea? You're the one who... Well, never mind. You do what you think is best.
We'll be here. Just call us when it's time.
Can we
You
talk?
need us? We're here.
Okay, so I thought maybe we could talk without calling a meeting. So, sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay. Mandana, I'm sorry.
It is strange. Father did not speak much, and yet this room feels so silent without him.
Do you want to be left alone?
No, I shed enough tears last night. I will not indulge in more self-pity. Not yet. We have a demon to find. Doing otherwise would dishonor Father's sacrifice.
I wish I got to know Kalash better.
Getting to know my father would not have been easy, even if he lived. A Jin's mind is a maze. Twisted and complex. Father was no different. Even I had difficulty understanding his thoughts. I suppose I am too human.
I saw you come out of Eli's room.
I cannot deny it. What you saw is true.
So what now?
The oncoming darkness still approaches, regardless of my personal tragedy. If the Unavowed has need of me, I will be here. It is literally the least I can do.
So you and Eli are...
Yes, although not in the way you imagine. Eli and I are... it is so difficult to describe feelings when one is forced to speak the truth. Feelings are so messy and complicated. Once in a while, we crave simplicity. Eli and I give that to each other, once in a while. And last night, I needed simplicity. Please, let us speak no more of this.
That's a way to put it, actually. Okay. Should we start the meeting?
Yes, it is time.
You doing alright?
As well as can be expected. Thank you. I have not lost sight of our goal. The demon still eludes us.
But we've got a name now, right? What'd you say it was? Mel something.
Melkarsa.
Great. That's something. So what's our play?
So who's in charge now?
I do not know. Father never did write any rules of succession. There was never a need.
So... nobody's in charge?
Does it matter? I mean, I know I haven't been here long, but we're a team, right? We each bring something different to the group. None of us are better than the rest. It's worked fine so far. Why change that?
Truly spoken. And I agree. A leader will surface if and when we need one. Until then, we have work to do.
Okay, sure, if you see it like that. Did you finish your scan on the knife, Eli?
I was hoping you'd ask that. We got lucky last time. The demon's energy signature had degraded so badly, it was hard to pinpoint where it had been. But this time, I had its name. That made the scan 10 times more precise.
So you found more locations?
Better. I pinpointed the point of most activity. The demon went all over the city, but there's one place it kept returning to again and again. I was even able to get an exact address.
And that place is...
300 Henderson Avenue on Staten Island.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Does that address mean something to you?
That's the Eternox nightclub.
Really? The place where you got possessed?
And where I got friggin' shot.
Why would Melkarsa go back there?
Indeed. It does seem remarkably risky.
Look, I might not know a lot about demons, but the whole returning to the scene of the crime thing, it's bullshit. It never actually happens. So what the hell is going on?
The name Melkarsa. Has anyone heard of it?
It is not a name I have heard of before.
I did some scrying last night. From the bits I've been able to pick up, the name Melkarsa is associated with knowledge.
Knowledge? What does that mean?
I'm as lost as you are. The scry's still ongoing. Hopefully it can tell us more.
We should get over to Eternox Club and find out what's going on.
Sure. Ready when you are. But if you get possessed again, I'm shooting you first this time.
Indeed. It is time we take the fight to the enemy. We are ready to depart when you are.
Okay, let's not waste any more time then.
Lead the way.
Let's go. Alright, so... I'm supposed to take some people with me, right?
What you reading?
Okay, let's go with Wiki and Mandana so she can take her
If you want
thoughts
a
of
personal account, you can ask me.
things. Eternox nightclub. Alright, let's go.
Jesus, this place. You know, the cops around here might have treated me like last week's trash, but they did their job. They went over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Twice. You really think we can find something they didn't? Don't answer that.
Okay, the portal pulses in and out with a consistent rhythm. A sheaf of papers lies discarded on the floor. So let's have a look there.
What did you find?
Some handwritten notes. Looks like a journal.
Answer honestly. Does that resemble your handwriting?
I don't remember writing this.
You would not. You were occupied at the time.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Read the thing.
Sharing a mind can be difficult. I have learned that it is important to keep a record of important thoughts and details before they get filtered out. Hence, this journal. I have cast a veil over it, as a precaution. I am still so weak. The city has become so ordinary, so mundane. The world has turned its back on all things magical. Even the local chapter of the Unavowed is a mere skeleton crew, headed by an old fossil of a djinn. I do not foresee them being a problem. I am powerless here. Whatever magic this city possesses, it is stamped out and tucked away. I cannot access it. How to change this? I see several options open to me.
A fossil of a djinn?
Come on, let's keep reading.
1. Creating poltergeist. The method is easy enough. I need to find some souls I can corrupt. The mere existence will generate plenty of spiritual energy. 2. General Zaruk of the Me-Folk is desperate. He is fighting a losing war. Can I use this somehow? Shares power with a mundane human or two? Releases power into the world? 3. There's a dryad trapped in the North Woods. If she is freed, so will her power. Power that I can use. I will try and make contact. Maybe we can help each other. The more spiritual energy is released, the stronger I become. What do I do with this power? Every day I feel capable of more and more. Yet there is still more to be tapped.
This is madness. The demon was creating spiritual unrest, filling the city with supernatural energy. This would explain why we have been so busy in recent months.
4. The Wall Street area. There are plenty of weak-willed executives, all desperately clinging to power. All would be easy to corrupt. But who? 5. Manhattan's Chinatown. I sense a power there, something old and ancient, but hidden. I need to bring it out into the open. 6. The neighborhood around Brooklyn's Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be a magic there, the people so full of wonder. They have lost their way. Perhaps I can help them, and myself. I am strong enough now. I can create a pocket realm of my very own, but I cannot create the door. Nothing I try works. I will have to think on this.
This demon has certainly been busy.
I should have realized from the start, a pocket realm is a personal thing, only open from a place I have an emotional connection to. But where? The answer was, as always, obvious. Eternox. Eternox. Is it Eternox? Eternox? Whatever. The nightclub where I came into my new form. The portal formed quickly, held closed with the very power I have siphoned into the city. On the other side, anything I wish. Very soon I can go to work. However, there is the matter of the mind I share, and the Unavowed. Do they know of my existence or not? Did I overestimate them? This is a loose end that must be dealt with.
So the demon created a pocket realm. That must be where it went.
Can we go here? No, we can't. The only thing that we can interact with is the portal, so...
This is a portal, right? It looks like the one the general popped out of.
Yes, but portals like this take tremendous will and energy to create. If one were to spend a year causing spiritual strife in the city, generating chaotic magical energy in the process...
You mean like our demon just did?
Yes, exactly like our demon just did. This was its plan.
How to get through?
We cannot. It is sealed.
Okay, we're not giving up.
Yeah, we've come this far. We ain't giving up now.
There are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can sense them. And the bonds have frayed.
Frayed?
Yes, and quite recently too.
Wait, this is because of us, isn't it? We're fixing all the stuff the demon screwed up. There's less mojo to hold this thing closed?
Indeed.
We've been getting closer to the demon this whole time.
Just like police work. You pound enough pavement, something eventually shakes loose.
There were 3 more neighborhoods listed in those notes.
Yeah, Chinatown, Wall Street, and Prospect Park.
Then we know where to go next.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, let me just... Okay, we could read this again.
Sorry, I have no...
I fail to see...
Okay, maybe there was an easy way out of this, but apparently that is not the case. Okay, so... Who are we gonna take with us? I feel like Eli and Wiki, and then we are going to go to Brooklyn, because it's first here.
Look at all the graffiti. So much for all this gentrification I keep hearing about.
Uh-huh.
This is gentrification.
Okay, let's go across
20
the
years
street.
ago, my dad would have arrested.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
Okay, let's talk.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
That's us, just a bunch of crazies.
Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
She's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no when she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Somebody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Couldn't she use a pen and paper?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started.
I'm Hesiod, by the way. This is Eli and Wiki.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute. It's been...
Okay, see you around.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get over here. Okay, we can't talk to the oh, but we have a vision. Okay.
You have called and I have answered, but I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
You misunderstand me. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Me? No, I have something for you.
What do you mean? Stay back.
So, what the hell was that?
I don't know. But we know the demon was here. That's something, at least. Good. You're okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, an imposing steel sculpture. You can see a piece of leather caught on a jagged piece of metal. Can you fetch that?
Doesn't seem to have done much.
What about you, Eli? Or am I...
I'm not sure what that accomplished.
Okay, so I don't have the right people here, it seems. Can't talk to the ghost. Alright.
Don't you think it's time we head home, June bug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
Yeah, don't have your kids be the
Hey.
boss of you. Did anything happen in the park amphitheater?
It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
Oh, someone lit themselves on fire. You seem rather calm about that.
It wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
See you around.
See you around.
About Kalash.
Okay, let's go here then. Okay, a majestic illustration of an angel graces this wall. Gonna go inside here, if possible.
I traveled up the mountain of glass.
That's the person,
To the
right?
man who looks down upon high.
That's the woman that...
Do you mind? Can't you see I'm... Wait. Alden? Is that you?
Sorry. What did you say?
You heard me. You're supposed to be dead.
That name. How do you know that name?
You're kidding, right? I know all about you. Alden the Destroyer, Alden the Deathbringer.
No. Alden was my great-grandfather. I'm nothing like him.
Oh, well, you look exactly like him. You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
You didn't answer my question. How do you know that name?
Why does it matter?
Because we're with the Unavowed?
Oh, well, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. You want to talk? Come on by.
Okay,
Earth.
I really don't like this person. Who was that?
I don't know. I've never seen her before in my life. And she knows who Alden is. That alone isn't good.
Why? What'd this guy do?
It's not important. At least not right now. I think we need to speak to her. As soon as possible.
Okay, so let's talk.
Hi, everyone. I'm Callie. Or did we go through this already?
That name, Alden. How do you know it?
Well, come on. When you spread fire and death to 100 villages, it tends to inspire people. His face was in hundreds of nightmares for generations. I saw them all.
You see dreams?
I'm a muse. Duh. It's kind of what I do. Or I did, anyway. I kind of lost my power.
You... what? How did that happen?
Some guy took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
I have to say, I really hate her. Okay, I'm Hesiod, by the way.
Hiya. I'm Kaliope. Although I mostly go by Callie these days.
I think I'm the one who took your power away.
You did? You don't look like the guy I met. He was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
He's wearing a veil. You can't see past it, can you? You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
Don't worry, we'll try to get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
You knew Eli's great-grandfather?
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others, but he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it.
What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
Do you know anything about the sculpture in the park?
I saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
So you can read works of art?
Anything that was created by anybody else. It leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
So you can read works of art?
Anything that was...
You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
You're giving back?
Giving back to the creative force. Trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
Okay. So...
Anything that was...
Yeah, you
Nope.
don't... Okay, so long then.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
Sure. Okay, you are incredibly weird.
So, I'm a dead ringer for my insane evil fire mage ancestor. That's just good.
Okay. Alright, so we can also go here, which we haven't been
So Eli,
to
you
yet.
used to be normal like me.
Sorry guys, I have to go to the bathroom, and also we have hit the end of the episode mark. If you want to know what else is going down here in Brooklyn,
What was it like going
you'll have to
from
tune in
that
next
to
time for
this?
Unavowed.
Well, the supernatural world wasn't as dense as it is now. so maybe I had it a bit easier.
See you then.
But then again...